What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy Monday. And boy, is there a lot of green in the markets. Boy, is there a lot of bullish sentiment in the market. So we're going to look at charts today. We're going to look at Bitcoin dominance compared to the total market cap of, the total market cap of crypto minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. Looks like alts are moving, and they definitely are. I'm looking at my portfolio, which is all altcoins, low caps, and it's looking nicer and nicer, guys. So I'm going to run through a lot of charts. We're going to look at a lot of different charts, a lot of different altcoins to see where, how high they can go and where maybe they could retrace to try to see if we can catch some entry points, right? I'm going to share a couple of interesting bullish pieces of news as well. And I think that'll be it for today. All right. So without further ado, let's do this. Let's start off right here, BTC dominance, and we've seen in the last few days, although Bitcoin price is at 35,100, we do see the dominance dropping. Now, conversely, right, total 3. This is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and look at this beautiful, just last few days, especially, just boom, gone. We were down here and people were worried, all right, alts are going to bleed against Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to go parabolic and alts are going to be left behind. Well, that's never really been the case, right? What happens is Bitcoin usually goes and then altcoins follow, right? Bitcoin leads and then altcoins play catch up. All right, that's how it normally is. And they catch up normally during times when Bitcoin is more or less consolidating sideways, which is more or less what we are doing. Although we're at 35,000, it's still trading within a pretty tight range. Now, back to this. Boom. Look at how nice that is. That's beautiful. We are now in the upper part of this channel, right? This big channel right here. Previous history would say that maybe we do spend some time here trying to break through it. Although we weren't able to do it since when? How long have we been in this channel? Let's take a quick look. Say since August 16th, 2022. We've been in this channel, right? Tried, failed, went all the way down here, tried, failed, didn't go that low, tried, failed, went all the way down here. This was the cycle low, right, for altcoins. Got close June 2023, but since then we've been fighting and we're coming back, and now we're going to see maybe this time we do get over the hump, see 403.34. So that'll be interesting, and that bodes really well for altcoins. And that's true because we're going to look at altcoins really quickly. But first, let me just share. Let's look at BTC first really quick. This one, what I wanted to show you guys. Bitcoin CME futures, all right? And this is right here. This right here is a gap that's been filled. And the last few days, we can just see we've been trying to get over it. Had one body close over it, but then just kind of dropped back in. And today, it looks like hopefully we are finally over this area of 35,160. Let's see if we can close a couple bodies here so we can build and maybe start moving up. Sentiment is bullish. Let's see. Does this one have the fear and greed? Does it show? Yeah, greed 73. All right, so it's something to keep an eye on, but I mean, it could spend a lot of time there and the market can still keep going up. It doesn't mean right now that you should start selling. I mean, we're just getting started, guys, honestly. So it's never a bad thing to take profits, obviously. But I don't know, with a little bit of patience, you could probably make a lot more. All right, let's see what's been moving in the last 24 hours. UFO Gaming, I don't own it, have owned it before. Let's see what's done in the last 7 days. There's one, Senate. All right, this is the governance token for CITIS. 234% in the last 7 days. Dog AI. I'm actually invested in this one, up 196. I'm nursing a loss here, but it's small money. I've taken a lot of small bets. Surprisingly, the little small bets that I've taken, most of them are still underwater. That's okay because my big bets are performing really well. So that's a good thing. Galactic Quadrant, I've been watching it, and finally that's moved. Look at the chart; it's up 103% in the last 7 days. Buddy of mine named Pepe put me onto this, and I'm glad now he's probably getting close to profits, or I'm much happier to see this. Let's see. but we do see a lot of green, guys. All right, in the last hour. All right, Nakamoto Games finally broke $1, but we're gonna look at all these charts. We're gonna look at all these charts right now. I just wanted to share that. And then the last thing that I did want to share with you, that it's like bullish news. November 5th, right, which is yesterday, at the time of making this recording, 700,000 new Bitcoin wallets were created, which is a record amount, and that is very bullish. Very, very bullish, guys. So I mean, it looks like maybe we are going to continue to grind upwards, guys. All right. And this, I'm going to share this information too. Recently, over the weekend, Bitcoin miner wallets have not been selling, which is in contrast to what they were doing previously when Bitcoin hit $35,000 for the first time in a while. Currently, the miners hold approximately 10% of the total Bitcoin in circulation. Hence, their trading activity often impacts BTC price action significantly. If the miners keep accumulating their block rewards this week, BTC price could continue towards 40 grand. That'd be pretty cool. Bitcoin market demand has exceeded market supply. According to aggregate order book data from Into the Block, the bulls have placed active orders to purchase 55,000 Bitcoin around the current price. Meanwhile, the traders have only put 43,000 Bitcoin up for sale. What does that mean? That means that these guys that try to purchase, put in orders in, they'll have to up the price of their order, right? So that means that would also cause upward pressure on price. Bitcoin price, guys. Pretty interesting. And again, Bitcoin is just consolidating, right? This is all that is. Trying to see if we can make it past this 35,738 area of resistance right now. This whole month, this right here is just the month of November, what I have here. Let's see if we can get up here. There'll be some resistance here and here, but maybe we do spend some time up here. I thought we were going to be in this box, but Bitcoin really likes to surprise people. But you know, it could be maybe we come up and then come back down and then spend some time right here, just playing right here, or just under 35. We're at 35 by the end of the year. This is the end of the year. All right, interesting. All right, so let's look at charts really quick. Do like that total 3. People are like, oh no, don't buy alts. All right, guy. Let's see. Veracity. Let's start off here. Hold on, let me see if I can. All right, let's start off here. Trias. Look at this bad boy. Finally, Trias has gotten out of this area right here. And I think our next stop, really, after, and I made mention of this in previous videos when I talk about the chart for Trias. After it got out of this area, I saw that maybe if we get out of here, we're gonna go to 623, and that's where I think we're gonna try to head to. Right now, we're at 437. What is my average buy? $2.88. After spending quite some time in this area, just basically just trying to build a base after losing this ascending channel. Being in this channel, we lost it. We lost it when? November, July, around July, late July 2023. Try to get back in, failed in July, and then just since then, just been kind of going in this channel, right? In this channel right here. Boom! And finally, we broke out of this channel, and now it looks like we are trying to get to $6.23 at 438. This is probably my biggest bet, my second biggest bet right now. VeChain is still my biggest bet, because I think I've mentioned the story that this is from a previous cycle, and I had so much of it that even the small amount that I kept is still a large, sizable bag. Okay. So VeChain also looking good, back up on this ascending line. VeChain is going to be good if you like to take a little bit less risk, because it's already in the billions of market cap. All right, is it? I think so. It's up there. It's more of a larger cap, and this channel is focusing on small caps. That's why I don't talk about VeChain much, but I have a nice bag, and I could definitely envision VeChain going to $1. All right, next, Veracity. Boom, 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 boom. It's my average buy, and Veracity is challenging this local high right here, right? 0.0 got as high as 0.007. It's at 0.0065, and we are back into this ascending channel. Closed a couple of bodies over it now, a few bodies over it now, and let's see now if we can't try to break on through. Try to get up here. Hopefully it's not a double top and we come back down, but I don't think so. The way this market is moving, if Bitcoin continues to go up, I think Veracity will probably break through this channel that it's been in for a while. Yeah, it's been in for a while in this channel basically, and it'd be nice to finally be over here. We broke out of this right when the news came out of the changing of their tokenomics. Tokenomics got really good. More news about tokenomics came out positive, and now we are just, I think, ready to start going. Obviously, depending on what the rest of the market does, but it's looking pretty good, guys. It's looking pretty good. Areas of entry right now, honestly, it's been so much higher that even now it's not a bad player. Even inside of this channel, it's not a bad price to DCA, nibble, wait for pullbacks, nibble. We are definitely in buy the dip territory. Let's look at the big chart on Trias too, because even at 440, we are still way off our all-time highs, right? 440, $26, $33, guys. So even though we are out of this channel, it doesn't mean that you should just not buy, right? You can nibble, right? I would nibble if I wasn't already invested, but I filled my bag. I'm good. I believe this project is going to do really, really well. I've thought about putting just a little bit more money in, but maybe I'll wait for a pullback. Maybe it comes back down here to 380 to 382. But again, depends on what the market is doing, guys. And if the market is looking very bullish, then maybe we don't get a pullback until it's like at $6.20, and pulls back, down to 540 or whatever. So nibbling here might not be the worst idea in the world. All right, when in doubt, zoom out and take a look at the totality of the chart. Are you still below all-time highs? And yes, a lot of these tokens won't get back to all-time highs, but the ones I'm looking at, I think will destroy previous all-time highs. All right, so just take that with a grain of salt, I guess, though, too. All right, next, Veracity land share. Land share finally just eking over my average buy, 60 cents at 61 cents. We are still, land share is a real world asset play, and if you believe that real world assets are going to do well, and you look into this project, you'll see that these guys have been working. They're based in the US, and where we are is really close to the bottom. So this could be a laggard, but I don't think it's going to be one that disappoints. I think land share is going to do really, really well. Look at this previous pump right here. I got up to $2.40, and right now it's at 61 cents. This one is one that I'd be looking at if my bags weren't filled. I would probably buy some more based on what I see too with in here in this chat. Land share is still a small project, but the guys are working. And I think good things are going to happen to this project. Good tokenomics as well. Okay, next one, Vra Rio. Vra Rio is going to do really well. My average buy right here at 13 cents, and it's just ripping through right now. Look at that thing. Looks like we're going to try to get up to here at 40 cents. I think as I've mentioned that, right? I also mentioned that possibly as we rip through this, we could be trying to get up here at $4, which, because this looks like a inverse head and shoulders, right? And now we've broken past the neckline. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we retrace back here to 29 cents, or if we continue up and retrace or retrace over here at 40 before breaking. If we do go up here, then this whole thing, this structure, I think really has a lot of credence. I would believe it, and I would think we are going to $4 in the not too distant future, guys, especially the way this market is looking, guys. It's looking like Vra Rio is looking like it's ready to go. Look at all these days of just going. It's still up 35 cents. What am I up? I'm up a good chunk of cash. I'm up a good chunk, 13 cents to 35 cents. Not bad. All right, but this is just the beginning. I'm not even excited yet. What's up, brother? Come on. This is just the beginning. I'm not even excited yet. WTK. So we'll look at WTK. I did pick up some WTK today because I see this as a buy the dip as a buy the dip opportunity. And even though I was under a penny with the under a penny, and I just recalculated based on the buy today, and I think maybe I did like another buy here, small little buys compared to what I got, but it upped my price to a penny. 0.0126 is my average buy, but we're at 0.0444, guys. Consolidating here, probably it's what it looks like. Maybe taking a breather before its next leg up. WTK, guys, definitely want to watch. Where could it be headed to after this consolidation? If the market plays along, I'd say about 7 cents, 0.0797 cents, guys. All right, that would be the next area of resistance. And if you zoom out, is it a good time to buy? No, 37 cents, 71 cents. We're at 4 cents. Is it a good time to buy? I'd say yeah. I'd say, yeah, again, consolidating right now. So being in by the dip territory, I'd say out of all the ones that we just watched, this one might be the best one as far as, oh no, the first before that land share is probably the best one because it still hasn't pumped. And then I would say this one just based on the fact that it looks like it's consolidating. All right, something to look at. WTK, ticker WTK. This one's gonna kill it. Let's see. Tet Welt, doing more or less what I thought it would do. Right. It's just over my average buy, and it's just tugging this line right now, trying to get slowly grinding up, make it past this area right here at 0.0099. All right, back into this channel and see if we can try to break on through. But this one is actually not in a bad area to accumulate. Right, ascending channel. So far, it looks like we're keeping it, and maybe we're trying to get back into this area right here. Not a bad area. Tet Welt is the name of this one. In comparison, we are getting closer and closer. 5 cents. We're getting closer and closer to previous all-time highs. Tet Welt is a gaming play. Okay, WTK is a payments play. The previous one that I just did, Vra Rio, is a real-world asset play. Landshare is a real-world asset play. Let's look at this beast right here. And then I'm pretty much going to have to end it, guys. But there's so many more. You know what? Let me try to do it as fast as I can. Okay, so Nakamoto Games, my average buy is 42 cents. This thing just ripped through $1. Look at that. Boom. Look at this chart. Look at how amazing that looks. This one's going to be I think, in my opinion, is going to do huge things. Maybe what we're waiting for is something like this, a little sideways chop for, before our next leg up. But right now it doesn't look it. But if you do start seeing some sideways action like this, that would probably be the best time to DCA and with some sideways chop. Getting closer and closer to the all-time high, which is at $8.02. But even then, relative, $1.24. Not bad. You know, that's, what is that, like closing in on at least a 5, 6, 7x just to get back here if you bought right here. So not that bad. Maybe wait for a retrace to see if we test that $1 mark. That $1 mark is right here, psychological level. It could happen, right? Look at it. We do see some retrace here. We do see a nice little, but maybe it's just catching its breath before it tries to go up here to what is this? Over $1.50, $1.65, guys. All right. Pretty cool. I wish I had put more money into this, but it just got away from me. Still, my average buy is good, and I'm up a good chunk of change right now too. Like, this is not one of my bigger ones, but as far as gaming is, yeah, it is one of my bigger ones. Most of my bigger ones are in real world asset plays and Trias. Okay. GFAL, games for a living, another one looking like it's starting to move up, inching up, guys. And I remember I mentioned buy the dip territory. Just because I'm showing you these charts doesn't mean you should jump in right now. You should always be smart, dollar cost average, and have some patience, okay? Because you just never know. Sometimes we could have experienced a flash crash, and now you have money right there on the sidelines sitting there waiting for the opportunity, and that's your opportunity. Obviously, if you're not invested at all, don't have anything, any type of exposure right now, to nibble and start buying might not be the worst thing in the world, guys, because we're getting closer and closer to the Bitcoin halving, and after that, things start really popping off. And this market seems like it might just start going up higher now, you know. So maybe the opportunity to buy might be the best opportunity to buy at the best prices might be now. But again, do your own research. Okay, Tectum got a rejection right here at $8.74. I was hoping for inverse head and shoulders, which never came. It just ripped right through it, and I said, and if it doesn't come, I'm just gonna be happy with my position. My average buy is $5.53, and I am happy with Tectum. Tectum is looking like it's gonna kill it as well. Rejection right here. This might be a pretty good entry point, actually. Not bad. Although, you know, we're getting close to $17.77, which is its all-time high. Still, that would be close to doubling your money buying from here. So I mean, can't really go wrong, guys. I mean, right now things are still pretty good buys, because if the market continues to go up, you're going to be wishing you had picked up at these levels. All right, $8.22, looking pretty nice. Crypto tanks, check out this guy. All right, so in the last couple of days, crypto tanks went up huge, right? When was this? This was on November 4th on a Saturday. On a Saturday, went up to 0.0069, and then the next day it went all the way up to here, to this area. It's interesting, right? How it actually hits these lines that I put here. Crazy. 0.0095, huge rejection, came right back down, and here we are at 0.002537. My average buy is 0.0020, so I am in profits in this one, and I think this was the bottom, hopefully. And now maybe we start building some structure here, and maybe grinding up or going up high. This is really risky, crypto tanks, because its market cap right now, it is like $150,000, guys. So this is probably the riskiest one of all, the lowest market cap bet that I have going. All right. Let's see, compete. I just picked up compete here. My average buy price is 0.016, so I'm just slightly in profits right now. 0.01620, because the price, although we're looking at the wrapped Ethereum, can't see it. The price is at 0.017 right now, more or less. Sinverse, another gaming play. Compete was also a gaming play. Crypto Tanks, also a gaming play. The game on Crypto Tanks is amazing, like according to everybody. So if you got a chance, check it out. Crypto Tanks, play the game. Let me know what you think. I haven't played it. I'm just not a gamer. If I play, how am I going to be able to judge it if I don't have any ability in gaming or any skills in knowing how to judge a game? Okay, so anyways, Sinverse. Here we go. My average buy, where was it? 0.025, and now we are nicely in the money. 0.0058 out of this channel. Maybe these definitely were the lows, and now we are going up. Sinverse is a gaming play, metaverse, and I think it's going to do really well relative to where it's been. 6 cents. We're at 0.0058, guys. All right, it's big opportunity. Big opportunity. What's that, like a 12x, something like that? Don't quote me. My math is horrible. All right, and I think there's a lot more, but we have the rest of the week, so maybe I'll just make a note to say I stopped at Sinverse, and we'll look at the rest of the charts of my tokens after that. All right, but pretty cool. I'm pretty happy, and I hope you guys are too. The ones that are in the market, let me know what you guys are holding, what low caps you like. Put some on my radar as I put some in yours. Again, we are in buy the dip territory, so just look for maybe sideways lateral movements, drops. Don't chase green pumps. Probably not the smartest thing in the world to do, but on occasion it's not the worst thing in the world to do also. But you gotta know when to do it, and you gotta kind of be seasoned. So if you're brand new, don't chase green pumps. All right, so there you have it, guys. A lot of interesting bullish stuff going on. Charts are looking very green. The market is looking very green. People are excited. Are we going to go to 40 grand? I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see. First, we got to get past that 35,700 mark. We'll see if we can do that in the not too distant future. All right, guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, talk to you guys later. Peace.